I ain't gonna be on here long, man. Just came to say a few words, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get no strike either for showing Buddy video. I don't know if they give me a strike for that. But I came here to say, man, can we all, every last one of us, just admit, all right? Can we just admit that something is fucking wrong, okay? And we're gonna start this off by, this right here. So last night I'm laying down and I hear earthquake after earthquake, right? Talking about on my little earthquake scale thingy. I'm gonna pull it out, man. Hey, close your door. Let me see if I can find this. But last night I'm laying down and I'm hearing earthquake after earthquake, and I'm looking at them, and they big. These big earthquakes. Now I'm talking about fives, like 5+ on the scale, big joints. This was this morning though, so I don't know what's been going off lately. I ain't been listening to it. But when I tell you guys, man, that we got all of the major signs, man, okay, that this thing is real, all right? So, as I always try to tell y'all, man, everything these folks saying is coming to light, man. All right, now, I don't agree 100%, but when you seeing something with your own eyes, man, this lets you know that something is wrong, okay? So they talk about the average magnitude of earthquakes will continue to increase. We're watching this, okay? Now, it's something when somebody says one thing, but when you saying 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and it's all happening simultaneously, like it's all happening at the same time, the same exact time. I bullshit you not. It's getting so like scary. I don't want to fearmonger, but I just want to show y'all, okay? Now they say the average magnitude earthquakes will continue to increase. That's one. Hurricanes and tornadoes. We haven't seen the hurricanes yet, but hurricanes and tornadoes will be far more powerful. That's two. We seeing this. That's two, right? We're seeing this. Shalom, what's up to everybody, man? The weather patterns will be far more extreme all around the world. We seeing that. That's three, right? Look at California. They called it what, an El Nino? And now they say El Nino. Okay? No, I ain't heard about it. They say the more prolonged drought, but the United States got some type of something they have been had for years, shaped like a cigar. It's like like UFO technology or something. You gotta look into that. But they say the more prolonged droughts, this is what you're currently watching in California, okay? Keep paying attention. The more prolonged drought and periods of severe rainfall will no longer be the exception. They will be the rule. Consequently, global weather patterns will reverse themselves. We are watching this. Now, you see when they say, now, I don't want to get a strike, right? But I just want to show y'all something. I just want to show y'all something. This what just currently made me go live. No lie. Like, we currently watching everything that they say. It's like it's happening. You can't deny the facts. You cannot deny it. It's crazy. I'm telling y'all. Listen, when I tell you that it's crazy, man, it is crazy. And the thing is, you can't deny it, man. You can't deny it. Now I gotta pull up Ryan Hall real quick, okay? So I'm gonna pull him up now. This 2 hours ago. Now watch this. I gotta turn it down because I don't know if they gonna give me a strike. I don't know how this work, but I want to show y'all how this right now. We in April, right? Y'all see it now. We currently, everybody is watching this. There's not a person who's seeing what's going on in real time. They can't understand what we are witnessing. Now look, we're in the middle of April, almost May, right? Look at the cold fronts, y'all. Just pay attention. Watch this, man. This shit is so crazy. It is really crazy because I don't know if people was watching this. I don't know if y'all watching this and watching the sun. The sun has a lot to do with everything that is taking place, even the magnitude 9 earthquakes that's coming. They're coming, okay? They're coming. We seeing all of the signs, okay? They are coming along the major fault lines. They gonna cause tsunamis will occur globally at a breathtaking pace. They already know. They know this. Listen. Global weather patterns will become violent. You know why? You know why? We currently seeing it, right? You know why the global weather patterns will become violent? Because summer and winter merge into a single season, creating this hot and this cold, right? The cold fronts coming in with the hot, creating this warm weather, creating these tornadoes, severe tornadoes and shit. Just watch. I'm telling you, this it's so crazy, man. Like it's really crazy. Because we are currently watching this, man, and I hope everybody is seeing it because it's taking place right now in real time, man. I know a lot of folks probably don't want to, acknowledge it, and it ain't a fear thing, but it comes a time where people won't have to really come out and acknowledge that there's something going on with the weather, okay? No matter what you say. Now you can scream harp and all this bullshit, but look at the sun, okay? What's pulling up there? What's interacting with the sun? There's something up there, a body up there interacting with the sun. They're not coming out. We ain't got to talk about what it is because we know what it is, all right? There's no way that we're getting everything, okay? Everything. The global weather patterns becoming violent as summer and winter merge into a single season. This is what you are seeing. Right now, we are witnessing a glorious time, man, like a wonderful time. These are signs and effects that we are missing because everybody just think, oh, it's the weather just freaking out and all the weather is just, no, you are missing it. This is currently taking place in real time. This is happening. I don't know why they won't let me see the video, man, but yeah, they won't let me see it. They won't let me watch it, but anyway, man, we are currently watching this, man, okay? Right here, okay? As Earth approaches the position between Planet X and the Sun, a serious risk emerges that we will be struck by electrical discharges between the two giants. This would cause this is what's currently happening. This is what's causing the atmospheric effects. I'm telling you, you gotta pay attention. Extremely violent electrical atmospheric effects on Earth because solar superstorms, which is currently taking place because the two objects is exchanging electrical blows between each other. I'm telling you. And when they said that a piece of the sun was ripped off the top, that's because Planet X coming around and the gravitational pull and these electrical shocks going back and forth with these two planets, man. Okay, so when you see the atmosphere, you see how they keep saying, "Oh, the Borealis reached all the way down south and all this." Listen, they know what's taking place. It's the electrical discharge. That's why they talk about the glowing colors in the sky. All the colors that you've been seeing: the orange, flickering orange, red, green, blue, all these different colors, pink, all them colors, man. Okay, that's the beginning of this before you start seeing this fire rain down from the plasma. You're gonna literally see plasma is literally building as we speak, man. And you're going to literally see this raining from the sky. Okay, these CMEs that they're talking about, we just had one yesterday. One of the biggest we done seen so far. Yesterday, we done seen come across the whole planet. We could, I don't know why this tripping. Like it ain't letting me see it. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure y'all hearing about this information, man. Everybody should be hearing about it. Especially the CMEs, especially what's happening with the sun. This information is out here, man. They talking about it every day. It's literally out here. They telling you it's all in your face, man. It's all in your face. When they talk about these alignments that's taking place back and forth with the moon and all these different things that's taking place in the sky, it is all creating this weather that is happening right here, right now, that we are seeing. Okay, the oceans is heating up. All of this. You got volcanoes cracking the fucking ocean, like cracking the ground of the ocean, man. These volcanoes, that's the magma that's building up, and then you see this water pushing up because they waking up, man, all around the world. And they ain't trying to tell these people this shit, because if you just told people like people in California for sure, they for sure. If we ain't fit to see nothing major, we gonna see something major over there for sure, and probably off the East Coast, like off the coast, like the Gulf Coast states, for sure. and they keep talking about these places. This is because of they on these major fault lines, right? So when the earthquakes, right? When they talk about the earthquakes, you see how they say the tilting of the earth, right? The tilting of the earth, the flooding of the Missouri, and the meteor strikes will all combine and create numerous earthquakes all around the world. Now, I'm watching this movie last night, right? Get me to thinking about the book, especially right here. I'm telling you, I'm watching this movie last night, right? Look, let me show y'all. This is real. Like, damn, this look like, cause the flashing red light in the sky is what I first seen in 2020 kind of looked just like this, man. This is crazy. They put it right in front of us, man. Right here, right? So dude walking. He walking, he gonna look up to the sky, he gonna see the tail. Now this is not no coincidence that they put this shit right in front of us, man. And we currently seeing the beginnings. They know what's coming, man. Trust me, they don't just do this shit for nothing. Now look at the sky, right? You gonna see the tail. You see the tail, all the meteors, all that. Then you see the red light. Hold on, let me try to go back. See the red light right there? See, the red light is flashing though. This is new. This is Nibiru, so called. Now they put you see the meteors coming down, right? See that, right? All the meteors. And remember, I don't know if y'all ever seen this movie, but they was hitting the earth one by one, destroying the earth. I'm talking about different places in the movie, like they talking about how they was coming, they destroying the earth. But this is exactly, now you see this, right? Now look, that's exactly what I seen. Now pay attention to how these people really fuck with us. It will be clearly visible at night as a bright reddish object to those living in the southern hemisphere, right? So you see that, right? See that, right? Now look at this. This is not a game, man. Like, I literally seen this shit with my own eyes. And I'm finna show y'all. This is real, man. All right? I had walked out. I recorded it twice. First, I had walked outside. And I'm looking at the sky. It's like 12 o'clock at night. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? The sun already went down. But I'm looking towards where the sun went down at. This is how I knew that it came up with the sun. And it goes down with the sun. For sure, for sure. Okay, this is how I knew that. As I'm looking in the sky, the whole time though, the whole summer, the sky was looking weird that day. But hold on, this one I walked outside. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, this one I walked outside right here. This 2020 is right there in the sky, man. Okay, big ass red. I'm looking like, what the fuck? You can't really see it off the phone though. But let's see. I'm gonna go get in the car though, so you gonna be able to really see it once I get cause all these lights out there and shit. But once I get in the car, you gonna be able to really see it. But it's right there, right? So then I went and got in the car. This me in the car. I'm driving down the street, it's right there. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Right? I even wrote at the top, red solid object. Right there, sun had been gone. It's like 12 o'clock on that night. No bullshit. And I walked outside, I seen it. What the fuck is that? Right? So just like they said, and this was when the sun was going, this headed towards, like, going west. And no lie, it's exactly what they said, man. So it's like they put it, and then how they tell us how the weather, how the weather go get, how they keep talking about the freaked out weather, and then they keep talking about these fucking tornadoes. Like, first they mentioned the tornadoes, right? Right there. They mentioned the tornadoes right here first. Right? They talk about the hurricanes and the tornadoes becoming violent, like far more powerful, right? And then how the weather patterns will become extreme because they're going to merge into each other. Winter and summer will become a single season, right? This is what they say. So then when you stroll, like I just heard Mike from all around the world say that we finna see tornadoes from one end, from Canada all the way through all from one end of the United States to the other, like tornadoes just breaking out everywhere. He said in places, and I believe him, man, because everything this motherfucker been saying, I don't know who his inside source is, but everything that he been saying has kind of been, you know, coming true, man. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Mike from all around the world, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you, bro. Doing your thing, man, and that's what's up. Cause I've been watching, I've been studying this for a long time. I'm talking about since the Rap the News days. And when I tell you, like, I wish that brother was here to see what was going on, because he tried to tell folks. He really, the man really tried to tell motherfuckers, like he tried to. I'm talking about everything. So they talk about these tornadoes, right? They talk about them. They talk about how powerful they gonna get. They say all the way up to an F6, man. Okay? This is what they say. They say they gonna get all the way up to an F6. This is what this book says. Okay? They say the cities will be ground to pieces, man. Look. Y'all see how them, did y'all see what happened in Utah? Did y'all see that shit? Man, listen, now y'all probably watching it, but I'm reading about it way before a motherfucker can get to see it. Now, and I'm reading and I'm like, damn, okay, they said that. That's how everything that I be reading, fam, I run back and I go look it up. I'm telling you, look what they say now. Hold on, where is this at? They talk about the major. Watch this. Everything that the people say, man. Literally. Right here, right? They say, did y'all see how them houses was falling? Them houses was like falling down and shit. That wasn't like Utah. They say all above ground infrastructure such as highways, overpasses, and bridges will be in a state of collapse. They say in most houses, in homes will be destroyed or unsafe. Now I'm literally, listen, I'm watching this shit real time. Houses just fall, falling. And Utah just falling, right? Then I'm watching these how they talk about the sinkholes. Like I'm watching this shit. I'm reading it. I'm watching it. So you can't tell me everything that I'm seeing far as when it comes to the weather. All of this, right? All of this from soon as, now I'm talking about soon as 2023 started. Okay? I'm talking about soon as we got into January. We got to getting tornadoes. While it was fucking cold outside, we started getting tornadoes in January. So they said that this thing is supposed to arrive between 2030. And I'd be damned if they not right, because how come in January, starting in January, we started getting tornadoes like we was literally 7 years prior to its passage. Now y'all see what's going on with the sun. Y'all see, you can deny what you want. Everybody can deny it. Okay, you don't have eyes. I don't care. Okay, call it CERN, call it what you want, but pay attention. They say 7 years prior to its passage, its electromagnetic influence changes the core of the Earth, right? So when they got to talking on the news, oh, the core of the Earth has stopped and all this bullshit, we know what did it, because they never said what did it or what was going to become from it, nothing. Okay, and it triggers what? Major weather changes. What are you seeing? Right? So when they said the core of the Earth stopped, y'all remember this? Because I remember, and everybody else remember. So I know you guys heard this. Okay? They said the core of the Earth has stopped. This was like a nationwide thing. They put this shit on the news. It was all over TikTok. And it triggered major weather changes. So ever since the beginning of 2000, because they said 2030. So they said 7 years before it come. Now, y'all see what's going on with the sun? What's happening with the sun? The CMEs, all the solar storms and all that. They calling it solar maximum. Okay? But it's the electromagnetic influence changing the core of the Earth and triggering major weather changes. Seismic activity. We are watching it. It is currently building up. So when they speaking on these terms, right? For those of you that doesn't know that there's something big cooking up, man. It's cooking up. Something real big. It's cooking up. When the brother got to talking right here, right? And he said this.
On the ocean floor is something huge because it kind of gets us into a scenario where the Cascadia subduction zone could cause...
Now, get out of here. Now, you see how you talk about the Cascadia subduction zone, right? I'm going to get back to that, but I just want to show y'all how they talk about these major, how they talk about the major... Man, listen, everything that these folks have written down in these books is coming to light. And you can say what the hell you want to say, but I'm reading it. I'm reading it and I'm watching it. So a lot of people might not have this information, but I am literally looking at this shit. And I can tell you that these folks, whoever did this, whoever published these books or wherever they got their information from, I don't know. But you see how they talk about The such as the super volcano eruptions, magnitude 9 earthquakes along the major fault lines, and tsunamis will occur globally at a breathtaking pace. Now listen to what these people say. Now tell me that this is not finna make this happen, right? Tell me that this is not is what's finna cause this, right? Just listen. Just watch this.
Around us. A new study by the University of Washington has uncovered liquid seeping from the seafloor about 50 miles off the coast of Oregon. Researchers hope this underwater spring could offer up some clues to potential earthquake hazards. Researchers have named it Thespia's Oasis. They believe the water is coming nearly 3 miles from under the seafloor near the Cascadia subduction zone. Researchers say there may be more nearby, though they're hard to detect from the surface.
Now, this is currently taking place, okay? Right now, as we speak, we have water coming 3 miles from under the seabed, okay? Not from under the seabed itself, right? Right here, where you have thousands of feet of fucking water, but under that, right? With smoke and gases and shit. So what is creating that, right? You don't know what's creating that, right? Major coastal cities will be ground to pieces under angry seas. Why though? Why? What is taking place under these angry seas? What's gonna cause these tornadoes, right? Fucking volcanoes, man. Them volcanoes under the water, man, right? So they go on and talk about the average magnitude earthquakes will continue to increase, right? They say that. But then they talk about the major fault lines. Where is that? Right? Along the major fault lines, man. Then this is what we getting cooked, is cooking up. That's what's cooking up right now with all of that you see happening. And let y'all finish listening.
On April 11th, and then notice how they say it would be coastal flooding hitting. And then check out the footage in Florida as that was announced, and then you see this happening. This is like something out of a movie. Literally along a long road here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You see nothing but cars piled up, literally. And you would ask the question, well, why did all those cars get piled up like that? Why didn't they take precautions to get out of Dodge before it happened? Because it happened so freaking fast. And the scenario here leads you to believe that maybe something really is along the coastlines happening, and then that subduction zone is causing more situations to happen.
And exactly that's is what is taking place. Now there was I think that was, what was it called? Damn, New Zealand. Oh, okay, so we got this ocean, we got this continent rising up, okay? I don't know if y'all heard of it, but it's right by New Zealand, okay? It's a whole continent rising up, but it's connected to some of that land over there. So New Zealand, I guess, is claimed it and put a name on it. But the continent is rising up. So do you know when there's continents rising, there is continents going under? I hope you guys know this. The face of the earth is literally changing, okay? And right along with these changes, these fault lines they talk about, along the major fault lines, tsunamis will occur at a global, breathtaking pace. That is what is going on currently. That's why they acting like they can't explain why water is coming. And then how the fuck do they know this, though? Like, how do they know that there's water coming 3 miles? How do y'all, listen, man. Is these people going 3 miles under the ocean bed? No, the fuck they can't even get all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, fam. So how could they possibly say that the water is coming 3 miles from under? Now, you know what the ocean bed is. This is where you touch ground at in the ocean, right? So that they said that there's water coming 3 miles from under that. How can they possibly know this shit? Like, how? I'm telling y'all, they just saying some shit, man. How could they possibly know that this? What type of instrument or object do they have that they can send 3 whole fucking miles under the ocean bed when they can't even get down to the ocean bed themselves? Like, this is not that hard to think about, man. Like, how could y'all give us this type of information? Where is y'all getting that from? Right? You say that there's water. Am I still muted? Because I don't know. Maybe I am. But anyway. Because y'all hear me now? Anybody? Because you hear me? Okay, good. Okay, what I was saying. When it get cold, right? It's finna get cold all around the U.S. It's gonna be taking place for a couple times, right? So when it get cold, it's gonna be colder than usual. Okay? When it gets hot, it's gonna be hotter than usual. We're gonna literally break records this whole summer. We're gonna break records for cold temperature. Like it's gonna be, oh, it's colder than usual. Then we gonna break records for hot temperature. Oh, it's way hotter than usual. These records, I'm telling y'all, when it's cold, it's gonna be too cold. When it's hot, it's gonna be too hot. Watch. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Just off of what they say. When they talk about the global weather patterns becoming violent, right? Because we don't know what's creating these tornadoes, right? But these cold air fronts moving in while it's already hot down here. But now we just seeing some weird shit. I'm telling y'all, now we just seeing something weird. I don't even, hold on. Now, I don't know if they gonna give me a strike for this, but this Ryan, man, y'all can go check him out. I'm gonna turn him down a little bit. I just want y'all to see how cold, literally, how cold it is. Hopefully they don't give me no strike or nothing. But I want you guys to see, literally, when they say this, global weather patterns will become violent. Because what is making the violent tornadoes and the violent thunderstorms? What is making that? Right? What is creating that? They literally told us. Now watch this. Watch him show us. Right? Look at this. Just look. Just see this.
At the same time, it's going to get downright toasty over here in the west. This is going to result in a big storm system that will bring a
So like these motherfuckers said, right? Like dude just said, okay? What is going to bring these weather patterns, right? They literally telling us. And it's not just one thing that I'm telling y'all. It is so fucking scary when you putting all this together because you watching it. So we just waiting on these super volcanoes. Seen one in Russia. The earthquakes, we seeing those go off the Richter. They going off the chain. We watching this glow. We literally, okay, we watching this now. First, then we got to watching the atmospheric effects, right? When they talk about the things taking place in the atmosphere, when they kept talking about them atmospheres, rivers. And we had one like in the some years back, man. Years back we had one. But remember how they just kept coming back after back after back after back? Now we're literally watching the global weather patterns merge into a single season. And this is summer and winter merge all into one. We are literally watching this. When the man states that the U.S., look at all the snow. Look at all this fucking snow, fam. And damn near May, though.
And all the craziness really starts as early as tomorrow with severe weather in the south and some late season snow across the Rockies. And this snow is going to be pretty heavy over here around Denver, where downtown it'll just,
man, that's finna create some tornadoes and shit, man.
Get dumped on with heavy wet snow, resulting in over 2 feet of accumulation in some areas. Some of that snow is going to extend back into Utah, Wyoming, and Montana, especially in the higher elevations.
This is crazy, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. This is crazy. Shouts out to Ryan Hall, man. Y'all follow Ryan Hall, man. I hope I don't get on strike for this, man. Y'all follow Ryan. Look how cold it get in Texas, though. Cold as fucking Texas, bro. Even damn near snow. Like, what is we watching? Like, I don't know if y'all currently, like, I'm reading it. I'm literally reading it. You know what I'm saying? So, and this ain't all they talk about. They even talking about the CMEs. You know, this is like real life, like what is going on with the weather. Like, I don't know if y'all see this, but man, listen, look at this. Look at the snow. Look at the snow going into Mexico. Look. Man, listen. Bro, I don't give a damn what nobody say. We literally watching this. We watching it, bro. We watching it. My friend told me it was cold as hell in Texas this morning, in Houston, like 40, 50 to, okay. Now y'all see how we got the hot, then on the other side of the U.S. it's cold as fuck.
Big ridge is making it so that a trough can actually
This is sad. Thanks, bro. That's what's up.
into the U.S., causing a huge disruption to our weather pattern. And we're going to really see that disruption.
Now y'all see how they say that. Global weather patterns. What did he say? Causing a huge destruction to our weather patterns. What the fuck did the man say? I'm telling y'all, listen. Everything that they saying, I am reading. Now you can't tell me that it is not this that is doing it, okay? Because we have to ask ourselves. Now, HAARP ain't making no damn CMEs come off the sun. Okay? So you can say what you want. Oh, it's HAARP. No. No. No, it's not. No, it is not, man. No, it's not. Look, just listen to what the man say. I'm about to turn this up. They give me a strike, they give me a strike. Just listen.
Likely going to cause some flash flooding problems. In fact, the Weather Prediction Center has issued an excessive rainfall outlook for Tuesday and Wednesday for some of these areas, as there will be 3 inches of rain to 4 inches of rain in a very short period of time. And while all of this is happening, a significant surge of warm air is pushing into the west coast, bringing abnormally summer-like temperatures to the region. This warm air is going to try its best to expand farther east as time goes
Just
on.
look.
But look at what's happening over here higher up in the atmosphere. This big ridge is making it so that a trough can actually bowling ball its way down from Canada into the U.S., causing a huge disruption to our weather pattern. And we're
Now,
gonna really see
now you hear what he say, right? You hear how he's talking about the atmosphere? Look what they say. Look what they say. That's what they tell you. I ain't trying to fearmonger and none of that shit. But when I tell you that it's real, it's really real, bro. Like, I'm sitting here reading this shit. I gotta come back. Look, reading the signs in the atmosphere. Listen, when I tell y'all this shit is real, this shit is real, okay? This is real, man. This is about as real as it's gonna get. And when I say that this is some of the scariest shit that I ever discovered in my life, okay? At first I was acting like, nah, okay, you know, this is wonderful. Man, this shit is scary, okay? To really know what is taking place, fam, and everything that these people were saying is right on time. It's like it's happening all at one time. It's all happening. Then they go to tell us about our power grids and all that, how violent the sun will become because the thing is exchanging these blows back and forth with the sun. See how they talk about it right here? Unfortunately, Earth's orbit will put us between Planet X and the sun, and these two astronomical behemoths will duke it out. Now, these people was a couple years wrong on these. I don't know if they was wrong, but I tell you what, everything that they said is happening right now. Everything I'm talking about, from the earthquakes to the volcanoes, start the magma building up, and all these different volcanoes, the atmospheric effects. They talk about how the atmosphere will become like hold on, where is that at, man? Where we at? Hey, get out of there, man. Okay, go put them down. I'll make them. I'm finna get off of here right now. Damn, man, I don't even know where I was at, man. Just know that we currently watching it, all right? Now, I know some of y'all ain't go, and you don't want to believe. But I tell you what, when these earthquakes and shit get to going off left and right at breathtaking paces and shit, just know it ain't happening by incident. And they know exactly what's going on. You know how? Because I got the information. I know they know. I got 4, 5 fucking books. I got all these books in here telling me all this different shit. You know, the birds dying and shit. So when y'all start seeing this crazy shit with these birds, man, birds falling out the sky, poles flipping. Okay, that's the tilt. That's the tilt of the earth. The earth is tilting. Okay, along with the gravitational pull will cause the flooding. Okay, the flooding is coming. Okay, so we're looking out for that shit. All right, that's why them cracks is cracking under the seabed, man. That water seeping 3 miles from under there because of this shit. This flooding is coming. You talk about California, that's why I was talking about the Gulf Coast states and all this. Flooded, gone, flooded, out of there. They know it. The map already made, man. They got a whole new map made, man. And they taking place, you know where they at? They in Colorado. They taking place in Colorado somewhere. They know that's one of the safest places in the United States. They know this. Everybody. They probably got new bases and army bases and all type of shit. The president, all type of stuff, man. We behind, man. But the weather go for sure tell us where we at. For sure, for sure. And this joint right here, man, I wish I could have opened it right now, man, but I couldn't even get up into it right now. But I sure wish I could have got up into that joint right now. But man, listen, it's getting real, y'all. Right now, man, we ain't no debating, no going back and forth. Something wrong. That's all we gotta say. Listen, man, why the hell is it way more colder than usual? I'm talking about up here. My hands were so cold this morning. I'm outside. What the fuck? This April 20 something. Hands ain't never froze like this in April, like damn near May. We damn near May. Okay? Like, I don't know if y'all woke up and y'all seen the United States or what was taking place yesterday. But when I tell y'all that this some real freaky shit right here. Right? Where is that at? Right here, man. This. Look. This right here, right? See how it's going to get way hotter than usual over here. Just like I said, it's going to either get hotter than hot or colder than cold, man. And all this, they just the seasons merging together, man. Same thing that the Bible say that, though. I ain't gonna not to even be spiritual or bring the Bible up, but it literally says that. There's going to come a time when you look out the window and what? I mean, it's that simple, man. It's gonna come a time you gonna look out the window, you ain't gonna be able to tell what season it is. Like, dog, that is literally happening, man. You see how he got it all cold over here and all hot over here? What does that look like? Doesn't that look like summer and winter merging into a single season, creating these violent weather patterns, right? And I don't know what y'all see when y'all look at it, but I can sure tell you that's exactly what we're seeing, man. All right, and they ain't gotta. I'm in Wisconsin, so when I tell y'all it's been getting cold as hell, and you know we be waiting on the summer. It ain't like the South, and you know all that. It be cold as when we get winter. We get winter straight up. It ain't like we be waiting on the summertime. I'm for real. So I tell you, it's cold, boy. It's cold. And these tornadoes that they talking about, that's gonna get all the way up to a F6. I believe it, man, because we've been seeing some crazy ass tornadoes already. Them F6 tornadoes, how they, not only hurricanes have started to grow more violent in the last decade, so has the average number of tornadoes striking the U.S. each year. When you boil down the statistics, the picture that forms shows tornadoes are claiming more lives and causing more damage in the last decade. They are doing these things not only because there are more of them, but also because they are becoming more severe and occurring under more freakish circumstances. You see that? And it be some weird shit we be looking at, man. So yeah, they talk about all that, man. So when you start to see these, like literally, I just heard somebody literally say that we're going to see tornadoes all the way from Canada all the way through the U.S. And they said that it was going to be something like, it's going to be tornadoes in places that tornadoes don't even be at. Now, I literally just heard this. And the man, listen, they be right on time. So they be right. I don't know who their source is or what. Maybe they can see it. They see this weather, man. They see it from these cold fronts coming in. Y'all know what the cold fronts do. We learned that in school, man. 3rd grade, 4th grade, hot mixed with the cold. That's going to create tornadoes and all this. We know that. We learned that at an early age, man. So these cold fronts that's coming in while the South heat up and get cold and heat up and get, y'all see, man, people waking up in Texas, somebody's 40 degrees, 49 degrees, 50 degrees. Okay? Big. So the cold is easy for, yeah, it's cold. I like the cold, man, but shit, not this morning, man. This morning I'm outside like, man, my hands was cold as hell. I'm like, this is not normal. This ain't normal for this time of year. Like, no, we got our flowers and shit growing and stuff right now. So for us to wake up and it's still 39 degrees, that's freezing temperature. We waking up, it's still 30 degrees, 39, like how? Like now, maybe a lot of people don't remember because a lot of people haven't been outside, man, in a long time. But when you grew up outside, a lot of this weather is not right, man. Man, come on now, man. It's a lot of probably the new people that be on their phones and shit. They don't go outside, probably go to work and go in the house or, But when I tell you, it's something weird going on, everybody gonna notice it, man. You all gonna know. Now, these tornadoes that's finna break out, it's all because of our weather, how we got the U.S., how they just explained it. All this over here finna heat up. Even the West Coast, how they just was cold. They finna heat up hotter than hot, hotter than usual. Then over here, we got the whole U.S. cold, colder than normal, right? So what is that going to bring? And then they talk about them, they getting all the way to an F6. This is unheard of, right? I ain't never, ever, never heard of this. So if this is possible, if it is possible, just look what an F3 will do, right? See an F3? Look at this. Well-constructed homes lose their roof and walls. Trains overturned and trees uprooted. So imagine what this will do, man. You talking about neighbor? What? You better have a basement or something, man. Because if we can, if this can do this, I don't even want to talk about this, man. I don't even want to talk because this right here, this is just, I mean, we seen what happened in Rolling Fork, Mississippi. We seen that, right? And from what I'm getting is we finna they ain't gonna even get a chance to build back. From what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, like the way that they talking about these tornadoes is coming and all. I don't know if why they not telling the masses that our weather is freaked out right now. Like I don't know, maybe they just don't want to, But it's best to let people know, man, because they seeing these storms 2 weeks ahead of time, 3 weeks, but they just letting people know like 24 hours before 48. Like, bro, how y'all ain't gonna let these people know? Like, I can go look. You see how I can go play this brother right here, and he'll tell us the weather for like all of next week, like 2 weeks. But they not. If you not watching this, like if you just watching your normal news, they not saying this shit. So they gonna let you know it when it's right at your door, just about, which don't make sense at all. When we know right now what this weather create, we know what this gonna do. We know what this gonna do. So get ready for these tornadoes and shit all up and through here. Like all up in, you know what I'm saying, Texas and yeah, they coming, man. Probably the next 2. We probably got like a week or 2. Because first all this weather got to move in and that shit got to mix together and all that. And that's gonna create these thunderstorms and probably golf ball size hail. Shit, tennis ball size hail. Who knows? When I tell you that, be looking out. Because right now, the weather is also either they doing it or this shit is real. Okay? Because it's not normal. It's one of the two, man. Either they doing it or this stuff is real. And I'm going to leave y'all with that, man. Thanks for coming. Appreciate y'all. Keep your eyes to the skies, man.